Those starting lineups presented by Kia. Familiar starting fives for both teams. You got Lowry, Van Vliet.
And unfortunately, due to the pandemic, they don't get to experience it in their home arenas.
Away we go. Toronto will control the opening tip, and we are underway in Game 3. Eastern Conference semifinals. Lowry on the take and a foul. For the Celtics, comes up empty with his first try.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the Raptors, look, it took 5 Marcus Smart threes in the fourth quarter to win a close game. So it's not like you've been dominated in both of these games.
Toronto out to a good start here tonight. 7 consecutive playoff runs for the Raptors. And the defending champs, of course, they went through Orlando and Philly and Milwaukee and eventually.
And then number 2, they've done a great job playing the ball one-on-one. Look, you know, Brian, players will do whatever they can to get the call, and $5,000 certainly will not deter them if it helps them win a game.
Everybody's doing it. Lowry scores. Just underway in Game 3 of this Eastern Conference semifinals. There goes Kemba. Walker gets by Gasol. That quick release on the scoop. Kemba Walker, 6 of 18 field goals through his first 3 quarters, and then was 4 for 4 shooting in the fourth. He couldn't buy a bucket. How about that one? Tice able to swat it in.
Dropping 0 for 4 here. They came in at 21 for 80 in the series, so now they're at 25% for the series.
Back is up against it with his team down 2-0 in this series. Turnover. Lowry there to jump the lane. Lowry's got 8, gives it to Gasol all the way through, uncontested. Run, his first bucket of the game. Gasol and Lowry with all 12 points thus far for Toronto. Here's Kemba Walker for 3, splash down.
That's a welcome sight. 3-point shooters in our league, so if he gets that going, it'll make it even tougher on the Toronto defense.
Lowry spins with Kemba Walker on him, and another one gets deep, and he's
to overpower them, even guys who might be a little bit bigger. Brad Stevens has had Tatum on him for most of the series, and he has struggled against that size.
Not having to play at the Garden tonight. Different experience for them. Down 0-2. We'll see how they have responded. It's been a good start as Gasol scores inside. I thought Nick Nurse, he's taken that burden on with a lot of his players, like, well, I got to do better. I got to coach better, get my guys better shots, create better opportunities.
Well, and he's done that tonight. He's gotten Lowry against a different matchup. He's gotten Gasol involved on pick and rolls off of 2 great passes from Lowry.
Well, combining for 16 points, they've got them all. Ibaka on the floor for the first time. Gasol gets a breather. And there's a nice hit. That's what they needed. Fred Van Vliet.
Coming off the screen.
Van Vliet working on the Ibaka screen. Tice just running over Lowry, and that'll be a foul on Daniel Tice. And now Lowry is imploring the officials to take a look at this with an elbow to the face.
Yeah, he is very upset, as most people would be if they get hit there, and he definitely did. Consistency, and that's what we're getting.
So Toronto keeps possession here after the technical foul shots by Lowry. Here's Ibaka, the spin, and it's blocked. Tice, the regular season. And a half-court offense that is below average. That has been an emphasis for Nick Nurse. And Kemba Walker goes strong to the basket.
Kemba used 3 picks that time. 2 up high, 1 on the side to get to the rim.
What a weapon that Boston has. Walker matching Lowry now with 11 points. Ooh, Powell delivers run right between the eyes.
That's Toronto's first 3. They'd like to see a lot more of those go in. That's been their big problem. Their defense has been good enough. They just haven't been able to make enough shots.
Just 1 for 6 from behind the arc. Another 3 is down. That's Ogilvy. Has 12 now, leading all scores. Boston by 2 as we go under 3 minutes of this first quarter. Powell, patient, finds Ibaka. Nice. Good 2-man game between Toronto with the basketball. All tied at 25 here, under 2.5 in the first quarter. Anunoby gets deep, and it's denied by Williams. The other Williams for the Celtics on the floor, Grant Williams. And Robert Williams saves it right into the hands of Wanamaker. Walker and Tatum running with the bench now, and in the air, hanging. It's a foul on Powell. Toronto, they've missed 65 three-pointers in this series already. Tatum finding Wanamaker on the drive. Williams cleared some space for him, and Wanamaker for Toronto in this series thus far. On the take, can't get it to go. Van Vliet gets it back, second chance opportunity, and finally Toronto sees one. Second foul on Van Vliet, so you got Siakam with 2, Van Vliet with 2, Powell with 3. Is good.
Lowry in the first quarter. Siakam and Van Vliet still very, very quiet.
Siakam and Van Vliet combining for just 2 points. Tatum patient. Boston with a 7-point lead just underway in this second quarter. Lowry gets deep with Williams there, and Anunoby for 3, another cash.
Knots on the perimeter. Yeah, it was an open shot there. They didn't shoot it. Robert Williams is in there ready to rebound the ball, and he's in. They certainly haven't helped themselves tonight.
Tatum with Van Vliet on him. He's going to fire up a 3. Oh, big hit for Jason. Bubble playoffs here. Kicks it to Smart. Corner 3 is up. No. Offensive board. Williams. Oh, he's met at the rim.
Williams, who's a great leaper, goes up but doesn't have the ball protected. Ibaka gets it. He's dropped off a little bit later, but used to be a premier shot blocker.
Lowry uses that ball, and Smart comes up empty. Marcus Smart, who has been terrific so far in this series, is 0 for 4. Lowry on the attack in transition. The Raptors score again. Lowry trying to connect with Ibaka into the hands of Tice. Now Boston up 1. Here's Tatum shifty up top for Tice. Nice setup. Tatum. Turnover. Boston by 3. Under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Smart being patient. Got Anunoby on his back and a block from behind. And Anunoby. Boy, what a defensive effort that was.
Toronto's defense has been outstanding.
Another misfire between Lowry and Ibaka. Another turnover. Third consecutive turnover for the Raptors. Brown hangs and finishes. He's in the playoffs as well for Boston. They've got a lot of experience, a lot of games under their belt. Here's Smart on the drive, gives it up. Brown right there, and the layup is good. Timeout. Grew up a Kobe Bryant fan, and you're seeing a lot of Kobe in Jason Tatum right now. He's definitely got that winning instinct. Here's Brown, some nifty dribbling and a nice little mid-range stretch that all led to points, led to a quick 6-0 burst. Boston has their largest lead. Gasol gets inside, gets the friendly bounce. Hunting, Anunoby for 3. His first miss. Anunoby gets it again, and a little jumper is good for OG Anunoby. Shot clock ticks, down to 5. Smart, he'll pull a 3. And Marcus Smart drills his first made 3 of the night, and that's been a familiar theme for Boston in this series.
And with Jaylen Brown out, Toronto going some triangle and 2. They'll be in it again on playing man-to-man on Kemba Walker and on Jason Tatum. Lowry, Gasol, and Norman Powell in a triangle.
Smart high off the window, up the way in, ran out of real estate. Turnover Boston. Anunoby having a tough time with the yo-yo. Long 3 for Van Vliet. Back-to-back triples for Fred. And Walker gets free. Powell fell down. Walker off 1 foot, couldn't get it to go. In transition, Van Vliet denied by Brown.
But at the other end,
Boston has 6 blocks in this game. Good ball movement here. Tatum on the attack, lays it up and in. So slither. About 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Smart on the drive. Double team is there. He kicks it. Kemba Walker got it just as the timer expired. Walker with a big 3 for Boston. Chance at the last shot. Lowry from half court. Ooh, almost. A flurry for the Celtics at the end of the quarter stand.